Uh, Still pretty early, but a little bit. We all know the roller coaster ride the organization has been on, since '95 when it started. We set a lot of franchise records this year, so that's definitely satisfying. But at the same time, we didn't reach our goal, so we're gonna continue to work hard during the summer, individually, and then when we all get back together next year, we know what it takes to get here, and we're gonna strive for to get back.
Cory, obviously you were in San Antonio for a long time. You've been here now a year. Do you see, just in sort of the things that we don't see, what a championship type atmosphere looks like in terms of how they approach things, expectations? Do you see some parallels, any at all?
Oh no, for sure. To get to the finals and to be a championship team, it's not a far separation, from the finalists and the conference finals. We were 2 games away. Taps off. You got to put your hats off to Cleveland. They outhandled us. They outworked us. They no, I wouldn't say outwork us. They beat us. Fair and square. But it's not a huge gap, between reaching the conference finals and the finals and then winning it. You just gotta, like the things I say all playoffs is be more disciplined. Play a better full 48 minutes than the other team. And we just got to continue to get better at those things. This is the first year that we had a lot of these guys here. I'm new here. Biz, Damari, there's Luis. A lot of new guys here. So to be able to get to this far, with this new of a team, we just got to continue to build. But like to answer your question, it's not. There's similarities, and we're not far.
Did you get an opportunity to take in when the crowd was chanting after the game last night? Just your thoughts as well.
I think it was great. I think we have some of the best fans in the NBA. You could just see how crazy they are. I think it's the only arena that has that Jurassic Park and that showing outside. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do for us. Without them even knowing it. The energy that they give us during the game. The things they, do, that's not even game day, say on whatever it is, our social media, or whatever it is, that pump us up. So they definitely do wonders for us. And, just them chanting, game, I think we were blowout at that time. They didn't leave. They stood up, stand ovation, chanting, let's go Raptors and all the things that they were chanting, just goes to show you how loyal they are.
DeMar's going to get courted by the Lakers. I mean, I know going home was what worked for you. What kind of advice are you going to give him? Or are you going to give him any about being a free agent?
I don't. That's not my job. I mean, I would love to have him as a Raptor again. Obviously he's one of our leaders. He's an all-star for us. But obviously I would love to have him, but that's not my job.
Just going home was everything you imagined.
Well, going home for me, yeah. But I mean, every situation is different.
Not everyone likes that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to him about that.
Was that something you had to balance, coming home versus other factors when you were free?
Well, for me, I looked at the basketball situation first, of course, because you don't want to, go somewhere where you're going to be miserable. Don't try to take this and then switch it to DeMar's. This is my situation here, Okay, thank you. Okay, but yeah, I looked at, the basketball situation first. I felt like it, matched up, and then obviously going home was definitely a plus.
And now that the season's over, how much did you enjoy the role that you did get to have here?
I enjoyed it that much more because, I'm from here. Like I said, been saying, I've been part of those roller coasters growing up. So to be able to put on a jersey from my hometown and, go through that roller coaster and, have a little bit of good times was amazing for me.
Kyle and DeMar talked about how much they enjoyed the group in that locker room? You're new to this team. How did you find the group?
It was great. You know, we were really close. You know, everybody from 1 to 15. You know, we were all close. We all did things together. You know, off the court, you know, we learned about each other's, you know, culture. I think had the most international players in the league this year. We learned about each other's families, you know, so we just built. We were building, you know, on a lot of things that weren't basketball. So I think that brought us closer together as a group, and it showed on the court as well. So I had a great time. It was probably more fun off the court than it was on.
What was it like playing for Coach Casey this year? And just, if you can, is there a way to compare him to Coach Pop?
They're both defensive-minded coaches. You know, obviously we know defense wins championships. I had a great time playing for, you know, Coach Case. You know, I got to learn him this year. At first, didn't know what to expect coming in here. He made, you know, the transition for me a lot easier. You know, helped me, you know, learning the sets, helped me, get comfortable, and I had a great year playing for him.
The longer you're in the league, do you feel more lucky when you get to go from locker room to locker room where guys are that close? Do you realize it's not always that way for every team in the league?
Yeah, well, from the stories I've heard, but I've always been in a great situation where, you know, I never had no, you know, issues with, you know, any, you know, team chemistry or anything. So, but from the stories I've heard around, you know, the league, I've heard a couple, but I mean, I've always been in a great situation and fortunate. So, you know, I just had a great year with these guys, and I'm glad to be, you know, playing with them.
Talk to Steve and Roland all about possibility of qualifier or something.
Not yet. I'm sure that call will come pretty soon, though. But yeah, not yet.